And now I'm gonna show you how to add different creative effects to your clips. Alright, let's go to the bin window, and here you will be able to find Effects tab. If you don't see it, just click on these two arrows here and select Effects. And now you can see a list of different things: presets, Lumetri presets, audio effects, audio transitions, video effects, and so on. But for now, we only are going to focus on video effects. So let's click on this arrow here to expand video effects. And I'm going to make the window a little bit bigger. First, I'm going to show you how to add an effect to your clip. For example, if I want to blur this clip right here, I just need to find Blur and Sharpen inside Video Effects folder, expand it, and for example, I can drag the Gaussian blur effect right to my clip. So I'm just gonna click on it and hold it and drag it to my clip, and then I'm going to release it. As you can see, nothing happens, so let's fix that. So let's go to the source window and select Effects Controls tab. Make sure your clip is selected. And here you can see the effect that we just added, Gaussian blur. So right inside the Effect Controls tab, we can change the settings of our effects that we apply to the clips. So if I want to blur the clip, I just need to increase the value of blurriness right here. And let's set it to around 100. And now you can see that the clip is blurred. If you want to delete an effect, you just have to select it in Effect Controls tab. So I'm gonna select Gaussian blur and then press delete on my keyboard. And now you can see that we deleted the Gaussian blur effect. Another effect I want to show you is horizontal flip effect. So right now the girl is walking from right to left. And let's suppose that I want her to walk from left to right. So I need to add horizontal flip effect, and instead of going through all these effects right here, trying to find horizontal flip, I'm just going to type it right here, horizontal, and you can see horizontal flip. And by typing the effect names that you already know, you save a lot of your time. So right now you can see horizontal flip here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna select it, hold it, and drag it to my clip. And I'm going to release it. And now you can see that we flipped the clip, and the girl is walking from left to right now. And you can also see the horizontal flip effect in Effect Controls tab. Let's add one more effect and make the clip black and white. So I'm gonna go to Effects tab, and I'm gonna type black, white. And I'm gonna drag the black and white effect to my clip. Now the clip became black and white, and you can also see the black and white effect in Effect Controls tab. Alright, let's move to the next effect. So here on the timeline, I have a clip, have a look. And the clip is very shaky, because it was shot handheld. But we can get rid of the shakiness by applying Warp Stabilizer effect. So let's go to Effects tab and type Warp Stabilizer and drag the effect to our clip. Now you can see it says Analyzing in background, which means that Premiere Pro stabilizes the clip. Once the clip is stabilized, the Analyzing in background will be gone. So let's have a look at the clip after applying Warp Stabilizer. Look how smooth it is now. And here is the before. So let me go to Effect Controls, select Warp Stabilizer, and by clicking this FX icon here, I can disable the effect. So here's the before, very shaky, and let me turn it back on, and here is after. As you can see, the difference is huge. But what if you don't want your footage to be so smooth, but you just want it to be a little bit smoother? Well, in that case, you have an option to reduce the value of how smooth you want your footage to be. So let's go to Effect Controls tab, and here, under Warp Stabilizer, you have this value here, 50% of smoothness. So let's make it 3%. So now if you have a look, you can see that the footage is now stabilized, but not so much. So there is still a little bit of shake, which is what we wanted. Now, like I said before, there are hundreds and hundreds of effects, and the best way to learn them all is just by experimenting. So what you might want to do is just go to Effects tab right here, then expand Video Effects, and then expand some more folders here, and just drag effects one by one. For example, I can drag the invert effect right here and just see what it does. And just like that, you can find effects that you like and that you want to use in your future videos.